some understanding on graphs, right? Now the graph theory related work. Now you might thinking how much graphs and how much things are there, right? Uh, don't worry too much. Theoretically, you should know about these things. Once it comes to a practical situation, you can do it very easily. Don't worry about that too much. I have few questions. Do we need to understand all of these theories? Yes, you should understand because to have most appropriate understanding, you should have some sort of good understanding on these graphs. The entire courses depends on these graphs. Right? So that's why I took sometimes some additional time to discuss these graphs. Probably next day onwards, we'll apply the theory, but you should know these theories. Sometimes you have learned previously, sometimes not. If not, if this is the first time, I feel that you are good students, right? Very nice, right? Somehow we'll start a cyclic graphs. Right, there's a theory, that's fine, right? Now this is a cyclic graph, right? It's a directed acyclic graph. Now this is a cyclic graph, you can see, right? This is a acyclic graph. There's a specialty in here. It's a directed acyclic graph. It's a directed, see, there's a direction in here. It's a cyclic graph as well as it has a specific direction, so we can take it as a directed acyclic graph, right? This is a directed acyclic graph, or simply DAG. Complete graph. What's a complete graph? Complete graph is a graph that having full functionality, right? Here the connections having A and B, A and D, A and C, B, A and B, B and C, B and D, C, C and A, C and B, C and D, D, A and D, B and D, C and D. So it's a complete graph. Everyone connected with each other. Such kind of graph is known as a complete graph. So all the nodes are connected with a single edge. If it comes to here, one node is in here. Now F, this is the node F. Now is this a complete graph? No, this is not a complete graph. To be a complete graph, what should you do? You should connect F with A, F with C. Now it's connected. F with B, F with D. You have to connect each and every one. Then only it's a complete graph, right? There's a small knot on the here. If vertices are n, then it consists of edges n multiplied by n minus 1 divided by 2. This is a small theory for complete graphs, right? This is applicable for complete graphs. Now in this case, 4 multiplied by 4 minus 1 divided by 2, right? The degree of a graph, the degree of a graph. Now in this case, A is connected only to B, so it consists of one edge. So degree of A is 1. For B, 1, 2, 3. 3 edges are there. So it has a degree of 3. Once it comes to C, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? 1, 2. For D, again it's 2. The degree of a graph. Now I have a question. If a person is having higher number of degree, if you get a question like this, uh, who is the highest influensive person, having higher degree or lower degree? You can use the doc.
Hmm?
Sorry, any questions? No, right. Uh, you can use the Google Doc. Higher degree is the highest influence you, or yes, nice. You got the point, right? Once the degree is becoming increasingly, right? Thank you. The degree is becoming increasingly, you are one of influensive person. Now go to LinkedIn. I believe you all have a LinkedIn profile. If not, that's fine, right? There's a first level connection, second level connections, and so on and so forth. Haven't you seen? Haven't you experienced that? Find a person who is having high number of connections. LinkedIn is telling it's a first level connection. Nowadays it's changing a little bit. Small modifications are there, but somehow it is a high influencing factor, high influencing power. Now in this case, B has three connections, so B is the highest influencing person in this social network. Now check, apply to your company, right? Apply to your company. Who is the highest influencing person? He has highest number of degree, right? Highest number of degree. Now we'll take it into physical layer. This is my digital layer. This is my physical layer. This is manager, right? Manager, senior manager, or a director. There are tons of people hanging on this person. Connections, lot of connections. Apart from that, he has another set of connections with other companies and so on and so forth. So the degree is too much. So he has high influence. Same applicable in here to the digital layer. Under the digital layer, yeah, if you have a highest number of profiles following you, you have high influence factor, regardless of real or fake. But it should be a valuable interaction. You might have 500 people or 5,000 people, but none of you caring about you. You have done a post, no one is giving a like or share, no point at all. You are not an influensive person. We are going to discuss about this influensive factor. It's important, right? But from the number of degree of a graph, right? Here, this node has 3 degree. Once it comes to higher number of 1 million, he is the highest influensive person. That's why we are giving our vote for a person. We want to show off the degree of graph, the potential, the power, right? The degree of graph is too high, then everyone is like to hang on that person. Everyone believe that person. Everyone believes that leader. Even it applicable to your school, except prefects, right? Prefects selected in different manner. There's no any voting, right? Apart from that, many cases you have voted and fined your class monitor, right? School, sports captain, and so on, other people, right? The sum of the degree is twice the number of edges. If we have e number of edges, then sum of degree is 2e, right? This is a theory, right? Don't think about this theory too much, right? Just a theory to add to yourself, right? Here the number of edges are 4. The sum of degree is 8. Sum of the degree is 8. Correct, right? Right. Now I have two questions. First question is a simple question. Second question is quite confusing. No worries at all. I'll give around 2 to 3 minutes. Try by yourself. If you want to share your answer in the Google Doc, that would be really great. I'll remove the previous answer, right? Thank you. You got the question? You want to draw a graph with 6 degree and two vertices. The second one, you have this is the question number one. This is question number two. Those are separate questions, right? Question number two, draw a graph with 1 degree and three vertices. Try. If you have completed, you can post in the Google Doc. I have created a space for that. Now we are getting sleepy, hard to maintain. Is that so? No answers. Why? Got the point? Or problem? The degree should be high. 6. Two vertices. Two vertices. Then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 degree. Two vertices. Any problems on this? Any arguments? No arguments? Keep quiet. Okay. Anything in the Google Doc? Yeah, seems there's an answer. You see? Anyone can speak, right? I'm giving the document who do not like to speak. If you like to speak, really appreciate you are welcome. You can directly tell the answer. And if you want, you can put your name in the Google Doc too. I can appreciate with your name. Yes, there's an answer. Self loop. All right. Self loop is a loop like one edge or one edge with one vertices. Yeah, 6 degree. All right. What can I do?
So,
Yeah.
sir, is this mean like so one the two person they have for example so they are connected with the what we call Facebook, Instagram like this connection? Or
No.
so how
Okay.
it is?
No. No.
Yeah,
No. No.
six.
No. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't draw a 6 degree with two vertices, right? You can't draw to two vertices, right? Got the point? So if it comes to two vertices in 6 degrees, right? We want multiplex social media platforms. Multiplex social media platforms or cross social media platforms. A single platform you can't draw this situation, right? You can't draw this situation. The second one, 1 degree with three vertices. Again, you can't draw the situation again into 1 degree with three vertices because you are going to merge in some point with three vertices. No worries at all. If it is quite confusing, you will understand later on what is happening in there. Don't worry, right? Right. That is something like a funny question in social media analytics, right? How to draw these things, right? The second point is the next point is regular graph. Regular graph is this kind of all graph. A regular graph, the degrees of all the vertices are equal. Here it's 2, it's 2, it's 2, and it's 2. Regular graphs are usually theoretical graph. Practical situation, if we can't find a regular graph, it's really hard to find a regular graph. Weighted graph. Now, this is the influensive graph, right? The same social graph we can draw in different manner, right? With the influences, weight. There's a weight. In this case, A, B, C, D are there, right? Now, as I told you previously, this person is connecting one, two, three. The degree is 3. Here the degree is 1, degree is 2, degree is 2. At the same time, the influence or the weight is 21. There's a weight. We can calculate how much powerful you are, not only the connections but also the interactions. Let me explain what I have told. Right now, think you are a friend. You are in here. I'll take the same graph. We'll take like this. Right now, here you are. You are having only 50 friends. Right, a simple person, 50 friends, and there's another friend. There's another person. We'll take K. His profile consists of 500 people. Right, 500 people. Uh, Physically known, the physical layer it's 100, so that means 400 people in the digital layer. It is unknown, right? The digital people or the digital profiles. Now both of them are doing a post. Think your profile picture is changed. Among these 50, 45 people reacted for that. Right? 45 people reacted for that. There's 500 people in here, right? 500 people in here, but only 10 people reacted for this. There's 50 people, right? Now, who is the influensive person? This person is the influensive person. On that, on that content or the media, right? Don't get confused in that. Though this person, all the 45 like for this, what we call profile changed, right? Profile changed. After some time, right? After some time, though there's 45 reacted, second time this person doing sharing some content or publishing publication related stuff is showing off. Only 5 people is reacting, right? 5 people is reacting. Now once it comes to here, the second time the same publication is published by this person, many of people, 400 and 550 around, right, reacted. This person is influencing for this type of content. This person is influencing for this type of content. Do you got the point? We can't say 100 percentage this person is highly influential. There are situations like cricketers and stuff, some popular people, politicians, they have native influence factor, right? It's a native influence factor. Apart from that, a generic situation, it's up and down. It depends on the content. It depends on the content. Now, you have to find the content or the content similarity or what we call the likeness of the content for a given person is important once it comes to social media analytics. Do you got the point? Now, weighted graph represents a given situation, but for a second situation, you should draw another situation. Think
So,
yes,
excuse me, sir.
yes.
Sir, the first one, like 45 out of 50 and 10 out of 500. So, in that 10, so it like 50 out of 500, what will happen like then?
Sorry.
Who has no the first part like 45 out of 50 and 10 out of 500, so then
Okay.
10 it will be, if it will become like a 50 out of 500, what will happen so in that case?
50. Here.
Yeah,
Yeah, 50.
yeah, who is the more powerful
Still,
person then?
it's still here.
Yeah, but he has more people, he that it will share, the 50.
Yeah. According to the numbers, the percentage wise, this person is having high power. This person is having 50, right? That's a good
Yes.
question, right? Just question. Yeah, 50%. This person is having like low number of students, low number of people in here, high number of people in here. So the argument is okay because it's nearly same number, right? Nearly same number. The influence is the likeness of this 50 among, right? The people among you, around you. Now in this case, now this is the main content, right? Main profile. How many people are connected to you, right? If it is continuously like everyone is continuing your centrality, then that means you have more powerful, more influence. This 45 is always like to you under this category, right? Under this category the profile change. I'll give simple example, right? It might be changed, but in this case the influencing power is having much more than this person. This there's 50. The probability, the research has found the probability of having this, that's why I have divided into two. This 400 might hang on you for the content. This 100 hang on you the physicality, right? This is the physical layer. Right? This is the physical layer. Many cases, if it is a influencing person for a given category, for a given category, you can find the influencing factor. We having different matrices. We are doing calculations for that, right? At that case, we can find like this much of power this person is having for this category. This person having this much of category, but you can argue obviously this 45 and 50. We should agree, right? There's 50 people, it's similar people, similar count nine number of people, but as a percentage, what we are doing in social media analytics, as a percentage we are telling this person is having high influencing factor, high influencing power in this category. For this person, this much of category, this much of power is not in the same category, but for another category this person is having higher influencing power than this one, right? That's a matrix, right? But argument is okay, it's agreeable, right? That's not a problem at all. We can do some sort of research and we can find a better uh, calculation method than this, right? We can present it in a conference, right? And we can make it popular. Yeah, that's good idea. But current situation, the current matrices are defined as this, right? um, I think you got the point, right? Happy,
Yeah,
still unhappy,
yes, sir.
still unhappy,
Yes, sir.
still unhappy.
No, no, sir. If it is thinking about the marketing perspective, but the second one is the 50. He can do the lot of he can publish more than the first one. No, 45
Definitely,
compared. Yes.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. Once it comes to marketing, once it comes to advertising, right? Once it comes to advertising, this person is having high influences. Now we are going to find what is the most suitable category for you, right? There's a cross matrices for finding, right? For marketing perspective or the advertising perspective, what category is the high influencing for you or your profile, right? Now think you are a what we call CEO or another high influencing person. If you share a photo in a place like if you go for like a silly place, people will think twice what was happened to this person, right? Because he has high influencing factor, high influencing power. But a simple person, even the Nanas Tosikade, in front of Nanas Tosikade, took a photo selfie and uploaded it. People will like and share, right? Ah, right, right. He is always hobbyist. Yeah. Those are two categories. We'll narrow down this story into more professionalism. Really nice. I really appreciate that input from you. Right. We'll find for further. We are doing some sort of research and finding. That's why I told this is grown, not well grown. It's not still completely grown. Social media analytics is not 100% grown because it depends on the people, the psychology, right? Very hard thing. But somehow I just want to give the weighted graph, right? The weighted graph, the weight is this much. Now, in this case, this person's influencing power is this weight. This person's influencing power is the weight, right? or we can take this person's this situational influencing power is this. They here the one, two, three is defined like that. Like if a person is doing some sort of content sharing for this power, that means he might have another high power. We don't know. Sometimes it might connected to this one and the other outer layer. This is your inner cluster. This is the outer cluster. The outer cluster might connected and it spread it fast. There are situations. Initially, it's grown slowly, but after some time, it's grown very fast because of the outer layer is very powerful. Right? Somehow, this is a simple weighted graph. It has a weight in social media words. It's a influencing factor or the influencing power. Right? Right. Traversing a group. Now, traversing a group is sorry, traversing a graph. Traversing a graph is another very simple thing, right? Very very simple thing. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to uh, traverse, right? G naught. I'll give a chance for you. From A is the starting point. A is the starting point, right? Depth first search, DFS, right? Depth first search. Traverse G. Can you please write the uh, vertices, the sequence of vertices? You can use Google Doc. I think four more people should give your input. That's why I'm asking. I can move fast if you know these things. If you don't know, keep quiet, right? If you don't know, that's fine. Don't copy and paste the others, right? Be honest. If you don't know, that's fine. Keep it as it is.
So if you're saying something, you're on mute again.
No, no, no. I'm not saying anything. I'm
All
giving
right.
chance to you to write in
Okay. Yeah.
your. I think that's all. All right. Somehow, I think you all have done a good attempt, right? Um, I'll go a little bit fast on this, right? Initially, we'll retrieve A, then we'll retrieve D, then we'll retrieve E. What about that option? Any arguments? This is undirected graph, so you can start in anywhere. I have started from D, then I go to E, then I'm going to C, then I'm going to B, then only I'm going to F, right? The last point is my G. That's how I traverse the not G, right? But you have taken the easiest thing, easiest path to find, right? Good job. I have another question. Let me do some modification on that slide and come to you. Then you can understand it better. No, we'll keep it. No worries. Two people are grown, so that's fine. Right. Small question. I think now everyone can engage, right? It seems Kola is went to sleep. But there's another one who is alive but not answered. Why is that so? Kola is went to sleep. That's fine, right? What about the alive person? Got the point or problem? Kola is back. Good morning. All right. Now what we are going to do now? Well, seems one person, two people got confused. Hmm? What is happening in here? You're going to A to B. Where you want to go? You want to traverse F, starting A. This is your last point. If you go B to C, now you can't go to D, right? There are two answers like that. You can't go. You can't go. You can't go to this path. If you go, you have to back again. Then you have to go to D, then E, then F. Right? Not sure what's the reason. If you misunderstood, let me know. Then I'll clarify you. If it is due to the like, your laziness, that's okay. Right? If it is misunderstanding, let me know. Then I clear it. So I
So
got
the previous example, so it was like this. Yeah, is that one?
okay.
So then it says like so A went to C and come back to again B like this,
Yes, it's so. In this case, go to
Yeah,
B.
same like C and again come back to B.
Yeah, you have to come back again B. Then you have to go to D.
All right.
Got the point?
Yes.
You can't go like C to D directly, right?
Yes, understand.
That's good. Clarify, clear out everything in the class. Don't keep anything in your head. That's very good, very nice. Then nothing to learn at home. You can enjoy with your family unless you have to uh, stay entire day with this one subject area. No time to have friends, no chats, no fun. Like doing all the time work. That's not the life, right? Clarify, complete it now, then leave. That's it. Tomorrow, all in the morning, back again. Um, Go through again once. That's it. Right? I don't want to tell you, right? You have done enough number of exams, right? Breakfast. The other point is breakfast. Yes, can try. Once you completed, understood, put into the doc. I have created a space for you. I think it's more than enough, right? Time is more than enough. I have different answers now, right? I have different answers. What was happen is, you go back and you come again, right? That's one view. That's fine, uh, right? But that's fine, because that's computational behavior, right? That's fine. You go back and come, because computer, now the situation is like this. Now once you go to B, computer has no idea. Now you can see these nodes, right? You can see these nodes, but computer can't see anything. Computer can see the adjacent node only. It moves to the next node, and if it is not, then it goes back and find the next one. If it is not, then go back again, then come to discussion, right? That's the story. So what happens initially, it traverses A, then it traverses B, then it traverses C, then it traverses D. Likewise it's going, right? So if you put A in between, that's fine. That's the computer behavior. That's okay, right? But what I want to tell in here, it goes like level by level to find in the stuff, right? It goes to F, then it goes to G, right? Got the point? I think you all are clear with this privacy. Now why we want to privacy in here? Now this is the importance once it comes to a purchase, right? uh, Here you posted something, right? This is yourself, then these are your friends, these notes are your friends, and this person is another friend, right? Now in this case, B is the highest influencing person in this network, right? Don't get upset, right? Why? The real business happens in this branch, B to G. B to G. Once it comes to a physical layer, this is a broker. This is a broker, right? This is a broker in the physical layer. In the digital layer, this is a influensive node. This is an influensive node. This node brings the business for us. So the influensive person is in this sector is B, right? So you can traverse in different manner. That's fine. It's the theoretical thing. But once it comes to social media analytics, nevertheless, whatever the method that you use, we want to find the real business. Real business is the ending point. Real business is the ending point. The starting point is our advertising campaign. Now, there are different methods available for this traversing and move towards, right? Um, we can use paid advertising, or we can use organic advertising, that means without paying anything, and we can spread via mouth, right? We can tell, right? Someone else. Physical transferring. Different methods are there. We will see. We will see how to uh, perform these traverses in different social networks in different manner, right? I think now you are good in networking, and you have good understanding. All right, uh, until now, today is your first day, right? Yeah, the second session. Until now, that you thought Facebook is a platform, they are doing something interesting. It's very funny thing you have seen. Now change your view. Your what you are looking. All right, this is a digital profile. It has a content like this. Who are the who? What are the contents that really like? Some people continuously sharing games, some people continuously sharing some movie related information, some people are sharing continuously academic related stuff, technical related stuff. That depends on the psychology of that node, the physical node, right? Physical, in the physical layer, it has a psychology. Digital layer, no psychology at all, right? It depends on that, right? It depends on the physical person. If it is an automated robot chatbot, what happens? It has no psychology, it has no physical person. What he is doing is executing some set of, there are different approaches for this uh, activity. There can be a rule based approach. That means separate set of questions are there. If the end user asks that question, then they are giving, the chatbot is giving the answers. I think you all have experienced this chatbot, right? Automated chats. Hi, I'm Alexa, how can I help you? Right, then I'm asking, hi, I can do this thing. Then they are telling, can you please share your name and email address? I have asked some question, then they are telling, can you please share? Right, that's a rule based system. Or it might be an automated AI related one. It's very complex, very costly solutions, right? Right, now I think overall you have good understanding on social media networks. There's influencing people. Now find the influencing people around you. They can find jobs for you, right? They can find jobs for you. That's why always telling the people, have friends, right? It be an influencing friend, not a quiet friend. A friend who is quiet is no need, right? No influencing factor. A person who can do something, right? If it is a real physical layer, think a situation. If you want to do some work from we'll get this word right. No, no, it's not offensive, right? I'm getting offensive. I'm not kidding. I'm telling the reality, right? Don't get serious, right? If I want to get some work from policeman, what you are doing, you are finding a friend who is having connection with the police. That's a situation, right? That's a situation. You are finding an influensive person to solve your problem. Similar, the same thing. What you want to do? You want to find this node, your real business. You are applying different theories, right? Different theories. You are to retrieve the perfect one, perfect run to the business. That's the ultimate goal of social media. Apart from that, there are a lot of things like social media, like hate speech, psychological problems, so and so forth, crowdsourcing. A lot of things are there apart from that. But ultimately, nearly 90% of the cases, social media is a good advertising platform for advertisers. I don't think so. This is much related to marketing. This is much related to advertising. Now, marketing has concepts and there's a merge area. Right? But I think majority of the cases, more than 95 percentage the cases, it's advertising. Advertising makes the other branches. Right. Somehow I think we have done good job. And there's another question for you. Yes, again, one went to idle state. I know it's once it comes to a lengthy lecture sessions, uh, it's hard to keep up and running continuously, right? We have to use different strategies to make sure to uh, break your ice unless you will come to state of ice. We want to break the ice time to time. Uh, Still in sleep state? Yes. Still sleeping? No, no worries at all. Right. Somehow, I think you all got the point, and it's clear. Except like few deviations are there. That's fine. Right. That's fine because of the initiated time. Right. Now you can do these kinds of things. Check whether you have learned something new or not. If it is not, you might brush up yourself. Right. Sometimes you have learned in the first time. Right. Before going further, I have a small question for you. Um, these are the anonymous questions, right? So don't worry. Tell the truth. Tell you what you know. If you don't know, keep it empty. That's it. My objective is to get understanding of you, right? Before doing many of the things. Again, someone should help me to share this link. Let me share in the chat, right? I have shared with one. Can you please share in your WhatsApp group? I think the best thing is please help me by uh, Telegram. That's the best thing. I have shared the link with a few of you. Be honest, right? Be honest. Totally anonymous, right? I don't want your personal identity. Right? I don't want your personal identity. Don't search, right? Don't search. Don't search and write in anywhere. Just write what you know. That's it. Right? That's it. I don't want outstanding answers from your end. Right? I don't want the outstanding answers. You give answers that you have already. That makes the real picture. That's why I'm making these things anonymous. You all know this is Google Doc. No one can track you what you have done. I think Google can track. I don't want to go to ask from Google who has sent these uh, details, kind of things. I just want to get the overview of you before creating everything for you.